Mamata versus ED face-off exploding, viewers. Third FIR has been filed against ED, believe it or not, in Bengal. 3 FIRs in total have been filed against the ED so far. Earlier, remember, we broke it first. That 2 FIRs had been filed, and now latest coming in that another one more FIR registered against the ED. And what we know at the moment, it is obviously the Bengal cops who are filing these FIRs, the complaints basically filed by none other than the TMC Supremo, the Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee herself. Pooja continues to be live with us. She's bringing us all the ground updates from the morning as well. Pooja, over to you. Obviously, the face-off is exploding. A third FIR filed against the ED in Bengal.
Well, absolutely. We've seen unprecedented scenes unfolding amidst the ED raid in connection with the coal scam. Yesterday, we've seen how the residence and the office of IPAC co-founder and director Pratik Jain's residence and office was raided, and thereafter we've seen the Trinamool Congress Supremo and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee stepping into this entire standoff, and the showdown only intensifying from there on. And now what we're given to understand is that 3 FIRs have so far been registered against ED. The first FIR was registered by Kolkata police, and it was a suo motu FIR registered at Shakespeare police station, Shakespeare Sarani police station of the Kolkata police. Remember, this is the very place where Pratik Jain's residence is located. The second FIR was registered by Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee at the same police station, Shakespeare Sarani. And now what we're given to understand is that the third FIR has now been registered against ED officials and unknown CRPF Jawans by Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee at the Electronics Complex Police Station of Bidhan Nagar Commissionerate. Now this is very clear that the showdown has intensified between the Trinamool Congress and the West Bengal government and the ED on the other hand. Now this is only going to intensify from here on, because today at 2:30 p.m. the Kolkata High Court's Justice Shubhra Ghosh bench is going to hear both petitions filed by ED for obstructing the raid by a government functionary, clearly indicating the West Bengal Chief Minister, and another petition filed by the Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee and the party. So clearly from now we can see that just 2 months ahead of elections, this fight only intensifying.
All right, Pooja, do stay with us. We're talking about the other 2 FIRs also, which had been filed. Viewers, let's give you a backdrop into what really had happened. These FIRs were registered in Kolkata against the Enforcement Directorate, as we were telling you. Now these FIRs, the complaint basically is against the ED. The complainant, as we were telling you, is West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee herself. Now, this particular FIR, as we were telling you, 2 FIRs in total have been filed. The Chief Minister has accused ED and Central Armed Forces as well. We have another big breaking news coming in, viewers. This is a massive exclusive. What we have access. Times now has accessed the details of the ED's writ petition. Now, this is set to come up, remember, in the Kolkata High Court. We've accessed the details from the same. The petition basically alleges that one of the most serious constitutional breakdowns has happened in recent times. Now, this is a big allegation coming in from the side of the ED. ED, in its petition, basically says that the sitting Chief Minister of West Bengal personally and physically interfered in a lawful money laundering investigation and removing sealed evidence from the custody of the central agency officers. At the core of the petition is the allegation that Mamata Banerjee, in her capacity as a sitting Chief Minister, entered an active search premises of the Enforcement Directorate and with the aid of state police forcibly took digital evidence, key documents already seized under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The ED basically makes it clear that this was not a law and order visit, this was not a political protest, this was a direct executive overrule of the central law enforcement agencies. All right, so talking a little more about what the petition says. The ED petition states that while search and seizure operations were basically lawfully underway, the digital evidences had already been taken into possession. The senior officers of Kolkata police, they entered, swooped into the premises despite being shown valid authorization, identity cards, the PMLA search warrants as well. The police personnel escalated the entire situation. This is what the ED says, and its petition says that instead of basically receding, which they should have done, says the ED, they entered the premises, they swooped in and seized, snatched, literally, if I could call it that, these documents. Bhavtosh, who's accessed these details for us, is joining us live on the broadcast. Bhavtosh, over to you. We've accessed exclusively the details of the ED's petition. Take us through some main takeaways from the same.
Well, what is very clear is that very serious charges have been leveled at various points by the Enforcement Directorate. First is the charges against the IPAC, the organization which has been defended vehemently by the TMC, first by the party itself and also by the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. The Enforcement Directorate has now told the Kolkata High Court that there is conclusive evidence to show that 20 crore rupees have been transferred by the associates of Anup Majhi to IPAC during the Goa Assembly Post and campaigning in 2022. And second is the charges that have been leveled by the enforcement during the searches that happened yesterday. Now, what the ED has said is that when searches were going on, there was an attempt to, in fact, scuttle or at least some way stop the searches that were being carried out. They have said that there were individuals who had, in fact, entered the premises at two places. First at the office and second at Pratik Jain's residence, and this was done unlawfully, illegally, that this should not have been done. And they have said that not only Mamata Banerjee entered the residence of Pratik Jain, but also at the IPAC office, and she was not only present physically, but also there were several IPS officers. This affidavit has been submitted. Importantly, they have said that she was accompanied by senior police officers up to the rank of DGP, and they have also demanded that if need be, this case should be handed over to the CBI, because multiple FIRs have been filed by the state police. Already the state police have filed 3 FIRs, yes, including one by the complainant in this case.
Those are very, very serious charges, Bhavtosh, and I'll come back to you on that point. Apologies, I'm interrupting you. We need to shift our focus on the same story. Now, the TMC MPs viewers, we were telling you, those who had been detained, they're coming out of the police station. I believe Kirti Azad speaking at the moment. Let's cut live.
गैर राजनीतिक रूप से जो हमारे ऊपर यह किया गया है, उसके विरुद्ध में आज उनका मार्च होगा। हमको और इसके ऊपर और अधिक नहीं कहना, लेकिन यह जो भी किया गया है, जो भी रेड हुआ है, वह रेड उचित नहीं है, अनुचित है। जीतने के लिए वह कुछ भी करने को तैयार है, और जिस प्रकार का रेड हुआ, ये चोर लोग ही इस तरीके से करते हैं और आकर हम पर ब्लेम लगाते हैं। उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को डांटे वाली बात है।
इसके बाद अंग्रेजी में महुआ मोइत्रा और बंगला में शताब्दी रॉय।
महुआ जी
आए बीच में। शताब्दी अशोक प्लीज टू मी।
This morning, hello everyone. As you can see, we have been detained. And brought to the Parliament Street police station. We were protesting very peacefully this morning. A group of us 8 MPs outside the Home Ministry, the office of the Honorable Amit Shah, who yesterday most shamelessly, after being unable to fight us on the ground politically in Bengal, sent his enforcement directorate, the extortion directorate, to loot and plunder and do political espionage on our party and steal our and on a 7 to 10-year-old case. What were they doing? Sleeping till now? That is number one. And they brought us here, they dragged us in prison vans and brought us here in a peaceful protest. We are public representatives. We are not criminals to be brought here like this. The second thing is, you see some names here on this poster. The names are Ajit Pawar. The Prime Minister himself said 70,000 crores is the scam that he is doing. Where is he today? Deputy Chief Minister. Where is he today? In Maharashtra, running the government with the BJP. Second name, Himanta Bisa Sarma. He was in the Louis Berger scam and he was supposed to be in jail, said Mr. Amit Shah. Where is he today? He is Mr. Mastermind for the Northeast, for the BJP and Chief Minister of Assam. What name do you see here after that? Suvendu Adhikari. Suvendu Adhikari was caught on camera taking money. Caught on camera. Where is he today? Leader of the opposition in Bengal. Who do you see here? Narayan Rane, who's been accused of numerous scams. Where is he? In the Maharashtra government. So why is the ED selectively only for the opposition and a washing machine for those that the BJP like? Today at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, our leader, the Tigress Mamata Banerjee, nobody else has the guts in today. Nobody else, no opposition leader had the guts to do what she did yesterday. While the ED's illegal raid was going on, the ED
went into the premises and she tried and saved our party's documents and our party's information. She's leading a march today from Jadavpur 8B bus stand to Hazra Mode, and all the public of Kolkata will join her, and we will show the BJP that these tricks on the eve of an election will backfire.
All right, my colleague Ravikant is joining us live from the spot. He's, I believe, live at the Parliament Street police station where these TMC MPs have just come out and addressed the media. Ravikant, अगर आप हमें बता सके, हमने देखा heavy drama था सुबह सुबह तो, क्योंकि 8 TMC के MP प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे दिल्ली की सड़कों पे होम मिनिस्टर अमित शाह के ऑफिस के बाहर. I believe now they've come out of the police station. What did they tell the press when they just interacted with you all? रविकांत, अगर आपको हमारी आवाज आ रही है, आई वुड लाइक टू रिपीट द क्वेश्चन. अगर आप हमें अभी बता सके कि क्या हुआ.
देखिए, आज खुद ममता बनर्जी पूरे प्रोटेस्ट को वेस्ट बंगाल में लीड करेंगी, लेकिन उससे पहले आज सुबह केंद्रीय गृह मंत्रालय यानी कर्तव्य भवन के बाहर जो टीएमसी के सांसद है वो प्रोटेस्ट करने के लिए पहुंचे थे. ये डीसीपी का ऑफिस है, पार्लियामेंट स्ट्रीट थाना है, जिसके बाहर की तस्वीरें हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं. इस जो है देखिए, इस वक्त जो टीएमसी के सांसद हैं वो मीडिया को यहां पर एड्रेस कर रहे हैं. और सुबह ही आपने देखा कि कर्तव्य भवन के बाहर जो टीएमसी के सांसद थे वो प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे. इन्फोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट की जो कार्रवाई हुई उसके अगेंस्ट में ममता बनर्जी आज पूरे प्रदेश में 2 बजे एक प्रोटेस्ट को लीड कर रहे हैं. लेकिन यहां पर जो पुलिस के द्वारा डिटेन किए गए थे टीएमसी के सांसद, अब उनको बाहर जाने के लिए पुलिस ने छोड़ दिया. बावजूद इसके यहां पर थाने के पास में भी ये प्रोटेस्ट वो कंटिन्यू रहा. और एक एक करके जो महुआ मोइत्रा हैं, ब्रायन हैं, कीर्ति आजाद हैं, वो मीडिया को एड्रेस कर रहे हैं. उनका ये कहना है कि ईडी की जो कार्रवाई होती है वो सेलेक्टिव होती है. 5-10 बड़े नेताओं के नाम वो गिना रहे हैं कि आखिरकार भारतीय जनता पार्टी में आने के बाद उनके ऊपर ईडी की कार्रवाई क्यों नहीं हुई. देखिए, यहां पर अभी भी जो हंगामे की स्थिति है वो बनी हुई है. ये डीसीपी का ऑफिस है, पार्लियामेंट स्ट्रीट थाना, और पुलिस ये कह रही है कि आप बाहर जाइए टीएमसी सांसदों को, लेकिन जो टीएमसी सांसद है वो यहां पर प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं. तो कुल मिलाकर अब मीडिया को भी बाहर जाने के लिए पुलिस के द्वारा कहा जा रहा है. और टीएमसी के सांसद अभी भी पार्लियामेंट स्ट्रीट थाने के अंदर हैं. और ईडी के एक्शन को लेकर जो पूरा का पूरा प्रोटेस्ट है वो टीएमसी के द्वारा प्रदेश में भी किया जा रहा है, यहां पर भी किया जा रहा है. और देखिए, ब्रायन जो है वो यहां पर आ रहे हैं.
Can see all those TMC MPs who had staged protests as well. The ED versus Mamata Banerjee, the TMC face-off showdown escalating from Bengal to the national capital, protests escalating. The entire matter has reached the court as well. Meanwhile, the political standoff also happening simultaneously. Fast-paced developments, obviously, on this big story. We'll keep an eye on the story through the course of the day. As of now, we're slipping into a short commercial break, viewers.